before I forget, welcome for the second time around. I forgot to hit recording. Cory Gardner here, founder of Simple Online Wealth Education. Tonight we will be covering how I earn a full-time income with Bitcoin, as well as how you can replicate my results. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here. So, oh, that's not the one. That's exactly what I was trying to get away from. Too many screens. Okay. So, see myself, I'm going to jump right into the units. So a lot of this I go through in the welcome post, but we've noticed some people missing that, whether there's just too much out there or what. But got to double up on the video there. No need to dive into that. So earn your first $500 in Bitcoin. This is something that you can use if you do not have any spare funds to buy a little bit of Bitcoin. Start here. You can watch and earn. So that's up to $130 with Coinbase Earn program. So you can educate yourself on various cryptocurrencies as well as getting paid to do so. So that's where you can take those funds and apply some of our strategies to grow that. There are expected returns of 1,000% or more on some of these coins. So if you haven't been involved for very long, you have no idea where to start, please book your strategy session with me. We do one-on-one. There's no group. You don't have to be nervous. Definitely, it's not financial advice. That's where I can point you into the right direction for what's going to suit you best. So we've got some feedback lately, some negativity over Python signals because they thought that they could invest with Python signals and earn an income when it's education, right? So we suggest setting up an account, watching the free training videos. There's some TradingView tools that we use ourselves here at Simple, and gives you an idea of when to park your funds, when we're expecting a drop, or buying opportunities to really grow your assets. So we had Tyler J come on here last week and dive into how he's making full-time income day trading, right? So he shoots for 2% per day, $1,000 turned into $1 million after a year kind of thing. And that's the compound effect working its magic. So don't feel that you have to invest anything or you have to buy any of these subscriptions. They're just tools that I use myself to enhance my results, right? So I trend trade. That's what Marius teaches in Python Signals. There's a benefit to having the upgraded position, but you do not need it if it doesn't seem that it's a right fit for you. Or if you have any questions, hit me up, right? Like I'm here to help everyone out. Don't feel that you're pressured into anything. It's just, I've come a long ways in my journey with cryptocurrencies and working online. And there's lots of programs out there. There's, I deal with them every single day. There's different day trades, trading signals. There's groups in Telegram that give away stuff, and there's a whole lot of noise. So Python signals works. It works for me. They're bang on 97% of the time, and I can go about my day and enjoy life here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, or work online. Meeting people like Michael of Nice Coin, working with him full time, working with Machen Matthews, my mentor and marketer, and that's how we make an impact, right? So there's not enough time in the day to be studying charts. I mean, obviously, if you do it full time like Tyler does, then absolutely, he's got the results to prove it, right? But that's like he said, at full time, 16 hours a day, he's watching them charts. So this gives me peace of mind with my investments, with my positions, so that I can make small time or small adjustments over the long course, right? So that's where we get into Python signals, farming, trading on Binance or on the Nice exchange. We just had a live inside simple page with Michael of Nicecoin, and very good looking exchange to start trading on. So unlike Binance, there's some major well, I shouldn't say unlike Binance. Binance gives you a discount on your trading fees, whereas Nice will pay you profits off the exchange. And Nice, to be a token holder, be part of the business, right? So the Nice coins do represent shares in the exchange, right? So there's a lot more bonuses, added benefits as well. But watch the video if you didn't catch it, and you'll have a better understanding. So getting back to it full circle, take your crypto investments, you like, if you're long term whatever, you can hold that. So my first if you watch my story, you would have that's where I got the 6,000% growth from. Is my first journey into cryptocurrencies was with Litecoin and Ethereum, and purely out of luck I managed to move them out for 6,000% gains. So when I do go to cash it out here, I use Bull Bitcoin. So that's, I'm sending straight to my bank account or paying off my credit card directly. I'd love it if you use my link. If not, no big deal. We got a lot of Canada guys in here. Best rates, super low fees. They got everything you need. And I know one of the top marketers too. So not personally, obviously we know each other from online. But that's how I spend my Bitcoin, right? So there's some other earning strategies that, if you're buying stuff online, use Lolly. Like, just take a look. It might be well worth it, right? Because you can get, I think it's up to 38% back. If you're spending the money anyways, you can get a big bonus in Bitcoin, right? So it's just being smart and strategic about where you're spending your money, how you're paying attention, and applying these, right? So again, no sales pitch. I don't care if you use our links, really don't. I'm going to be just fine regardless, right? We do appreciate it when the opportunity's there, but don't feel obligated. So we want you to be comfortable with what you're working with, and that's the goal here, right? So it's not a big sales pitch. Definitely hit me up if you have any questions. I know I'm moving fairly quickly here, but Python Signals, the more advanced account, you've got the weekly live calls, you've got the blog reports, sometimes 3-4 times a week. They're timely, so whenever there's moves in the markets, there's something to update you on, you'll get a blog report with a breakdown, the technical analysis, and saves you a lot of time doing it on your own, right? Pardon me. So that's what I use. Trend trading has been the most profitable for me out of anything. I've been with Python Signals since January 2018, I believe. Definitely not soon enough. I highly recommend taking a look at it. Again, not a sales pitch, but it's made a big difference in my results. Much more consistent. Obviously, it's not perfect. You don't get every single one, but one trade, they called the drop in Litecoin in August, I think it was. I paid for 3 years worth of subscriptions in one move just by parking my funds on Binance into True USD or USDT. I prefer True USD, but and then buying back in on the lows, right? So if you parked at $105 Litecoin and you're buying back in at $52 Litecoin, you just made 200x your 2x, double 200% your Litecoin. So that's where, as soon as it goes back to $100, you've made profits. You're in profit big time. So as we grow, it snowballs. Those one move a month, that's all I need to pay my bills, and and then some. I've been, Simple is fully funded with this stuff, and a lot of our projects are, right. So definitely don't be shy. Hit me up if you have any questions. Earn while you sleep. So this is something new. Passive income, there are so many out there, guys. Just be careful. This is not financial advice. I dig into every single platform I can. 99% of them are Ponzi schemes, right? So most people that are claiming to make a bunch of money with them are the marketers, right? So they're making money off your investment and you're left with your pants around your ankles. It's pretty tough. Uh, I play guinea pig for everyone here at Simple. Um, I've lost tens of thousands of dollars in these platforms. USI Tech was a big one. I know there's a lot of people out there talking about Cloud Token. I'm not speaking for or against it. It is not something I'm willing to promote. It is not something that I feel will be around long term. Plus Token, research it, very similar, and it was indeed a Ponzi scheme. So you can make money, but you're supporting something that's stealing money from other people to do it, right? So act with morality, act on good conscience, and there's no need for it, right? Like just buying some Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, the top 5 cryptocurrencies are always a safe bet, right? So as safe as far as crypto goes, obviously there's ups and downs, not financial advice, but if you're holding for 5 years, even a year, you're on trend to go up. It's the largest asset increase out of anything in the world. So I do touch in, this is one with Michael Faust. I have met with him many times. His face is on it. He's a guy that I feel that is going to pull through and not take off with people's money. Obviously, it's still an investment platform. You're giving up control of your crypto. We always talk about keeping control of your private keys, doing your own trading. Uh, that way you can't blame anyone but yourself, right? Typically, we've taken the beatings for you so that you don't have to. And this is one that I'm comfortable sharing, right? So, not financial advice. Don't invest your house, don't remortgage it. But there are benefits too. So there's some of them that have been around for 2 years or whatever. I threw in 40, 50, $100 back when, letting them compound over a year and a half, and I'm pulling out $500,000 a month worth of crypto. Obviously, not cashing it all out, but that makes things a lot easier to live in Puerto Vallarta, right? So I know my bills are covered. Obviously, I don't know when that's going to stop. Companies do fail, right? Technology advances, things move forward. Sometimes the company makes bad moves, sometimes they make good moves. You're betting on other people to make the right decisions with your assets, right? So that's not something that I take lightly. Like I said, I've lost tens of thousands of dollars, but I've also made tens of thousands. So this is my honest opinion, my honest strategy. The passive income earners do have their place, but it is a very small percentage of my portfolio. I might throw a few hundred, $500,000 in, depending on how comfortable I am with it. This one, I've met with the founders, the entire team. I work with them on and off. They were in one of the programs that I was in for over a year and a half that has still done very well, still is moving forward and adapting and growing. So that's where I'm a little bit more comfortable. But again, it's not financial advice. Don't invest anything you're not willing to lose. So that also comes to starting a business online. So if you are interested in working online, generating additional income online, then definitely hit us up, join Coaching Academy. So Simple Coaching Academy, just going to ask for your email upon joining. And we dive into all the strategies for that as well. So that's marketing, building your brand, building an audience, and a lot of the strategies that we use here at Simple, we've learned and applied and are teaching over there at Coaching Academy. So there are a lot of benefits to being a business owner, small business owner. Talk to your accountant about write-offs, tax deductions and all that kind of stuff. We can make things a lot more easier, especially as an employee. So I was able to deduct 38% or cut back my taxes by 38%. So it's not tax evasion. It's the government supporting you to build a business, further your your wealth growth, bring more value, generate additional income, generate additional value, and share that with the world, right? So setting your priorities with what you want out of life can really make this a lot easier. So for me, I wanted to travel, I wanted to see the world, tired of working in camp, and this allowed me to build a life or design the life that I wanted to live. So there's good, there's bad to being an entrepreneur. Definitely, some people glorify it, say it's obviously it's the best decision I've ever made, but there's a lot of hard work that comes with it. But you know, there's definitely tools and strategies that we give away for free, proven roadmaps, everything you need to really make a big difference. So back to the crypto. I use TradingView here. So last week we went over some technical analysis with Tyler. It's definitely looking better. We're still at 8,100. The RSI is coming down nicely. So this isn't my chart. Sorry about this. But the markets really aren't deciding too much where they want to go. For me, reading this, the RSI is coming down into oversold, even though the price hasn't really, it's not following that same alignment, right? So you're fairly flat with the price, but that RSI is dropping big time. So typically when it touches this oversold, as you can see here, we're in for a good price action. So this actually went up by 10%. It's not something that I'm trading. I'm holding Litecoin long term right now. I feel that it's going to do very good, but as you can see, we got way oversold on the daily as well. So things are coming, they're slow right now, no lie. We're expecting some moves towards the 15th of October. Bitcoin is pretty much the same, so Litecoin's kind of leading things right now. The main one that I'm following, Litecoin and Ethereum, are always ones that I watch. So regardless if I have positions in Ethereum or not, which I do, full transparency, it's usually one of the leading cryptos to follow. BNB is also one that I really like. So Binance, because I trade actively on that exchange all the time. Similar to Nicecoin, like we were touching on. I'll be trading on Nice much more in the near future. We're very excited. I've got some arbitrage bots set up for Nicecoin, so you can do the same. If you're interested in some passive income, it's not completely automated, but it allows you to step away from your computer and go surfing or whatever. It's something I want to learn how to do here. Apply my snowboard skills to surfing, but definitely things are looking better. So it's always scary when you're zoned right in. But nothing to worry about. I'm buying as much as I can right now, guys. I'm not scared. I'm all in on the crypto markets right now. Got a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's gonna crash. It's gonna go down to $4." I don't think it's going to. I'm not holding much for BNB right now, anyways. Here's calls for Bitcoin to drop to 6K, which is the next level of support, right? So a little bit below 5,300, 5,200, but there's really strong resistance here at 8K, 7,800 support, I should say. So I'm buying as much as I can, like I said, and I'm not scared. Python signals plays a big part in that. Working with Marius very closely gives me the peace of mind to move forward. And this is how I funded my projects, for the last, 8 months at least. Um, this has been my main source of income is trend trading. So knowing which altcoins to hold, when to move into Bitcoin, when to use it, move into a stable coin. I do some of my own technical analysis. Obviously, a lot of it is because of Marius, but again, not here to sell you on anything. Something that worked really well for me. Not for everybody, but this is where my contest, competition, whatever you want to call it, comes into play, right? So take $500, spend 150 of that into a 3-month package with Python. Sorry. And use that as guidance to trade, right? So for 3 months, follow the signals, follow our guidance, work with us, be on the live call, and if you haven't earned that $150 back, I'll pay the difference plus $500, right? So I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't absolutely confident in what we're doing here. But other than that, I'm just going to go over and check, see if we've got any questions. Inside Facebook. So doesn't look like we have any questions. Something else I wanted to touch on was desktop wallet, mobile wallet. I can actually, maybe I can't. Can indeed. So I was asked what desktop wallet I use the most, and I use one called Atomic Wallet, but for the most part, I'm really happy with SafePay, and there's a reason for it. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Oh, straight on. So come over here to SafePay, and I've been really, really happy with this. So no affiliate link. I don't get paid for showing this. This is one that I really like. So they've been lightning fast. You can see I've got Litecoin, Bitcoin, Safecoin, Ravencoin. I've got 2 Safecoin wallets, and you can add really anything you want here, right? So there's a good selection. They're coming out with more and more as we grow, or as Safecoin grows. Got an update going on. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the recording, but it makes it really easy, right? So I'll send a transfer here. Send 5 safe. So part of why I love Safecoin. It's fast payments, right? So they've got a contest going on. You can see just like that, and it's in my other wallet. So just these are test wallets, I guess. They're not my main wallets, but I wanted to show you guys how fast that was. So there's actually a contest going on right now about how to best use Safecoin as a payment system, right? So hopefully it'll still be running here. I'm gonna get my neighbor to sell me some sushi with Safecoin, and I'll record it, make sure it's all that fun stuff. But It's super fast, right? So copy, send, you know, just like that, and send it back, right? So the cool thing with this is you need to have your private key. So if you go to add wallet, so Zen, for instance, or simple, great. Oh, looks like I gotta, yeah, update screw and everything up. Sorry about that. But long story short, you save your private keys, you have your encryption password so that you can recover your funds at any time, right? So if you delete your wallet, lose your phone, you can recover that back onto your new device. No big deal, right? So, Mac, it's always messing with me, keeping me on my toes, but SafePay is my favorite for sure right now. You can have lots of different wallets, and with the new exchange coming up, you're gonna have a whole pile more. So other than that, I use Atomic Wallet. That's Atomic, Atomic. Try and find the website here. Atomicwallet.io. So let's share my screen here. I think this is the one. You betcha. So this is what I use for desktop wallet. You can just download it here. Um, I haven't full transparency bought any crypto with it yet, but definitely looks super easy, right? So they're partnered with Binance Chain, the membership awards, all that fun stuff. You can stake the Atomic Wallet coin and get cash back. So it's not something that I have done personally, but I love the wallet itself. So you can see, I'm not showing mine full transparency because I've got quite a bit of funds in there. You don't want to, broadcast that all over Facebook, but they've got some real nice setups. So it's super easy to use, good reviews, easy to download, and set up as well. So lots of different features called Atomic Wallet for Atomic Swaps. So you can transition between Bitcoin and Litecoin and stuff like that. And as we move into the future, that's definitely going to be very handy. So Shapeshift, Changelly are definitely familiar as CoinMarketCap think of the future. And Simplex is pretty standard. I believe Binance uses Simplex as well. So they do a really good job. Again, no affiliate links, no, this isn't some, shill fest. I got no stake in, re-downloading it, but something that I use myself regularly. Very happy with it. They do a really good job. Lots of different coins, and storage, protecting your assets is huge, right? So I don't keep my coin on the exchange for extended periods of time. I'll use Binance or Nice, exchange my Bitcoin into an altcoin, move it back to Atomic Wallet or to SafePay. Definitely my Bitcoin on SafePay. Some of the more scarce altcoins will be on Atomic Wallet or on my Trezor. So that is the little key fob that we have in our Bitcoin Beginner's Guide. So if you have any questions on Bitcoin, how to securely set yourself up, any of that fun stuff, just hit us up. It's in the welcome post. I can drop you a link, or we can go through that on your a strategy session. So don't be shy. Book a call with me. No sales pitch. I'm not going to push you into anything. Just sit down, chat strategy, chat path forward on reaching your goals in the industry, right? So whether you're into day trading, trend trading, mining is one thing that I've been asked quite a bit about, and generating additional income online. So this is not financial advice, but real results with real people. So we're always very transparent, showing exactly what we're working with. Obviously, uh, you can go ahead and try and use my encrypt password to get into my SafePay account. I'm open with that. Most people are like, "What are you doing?" But it's just a password. Got my private keys in a vault. Not gonna get my crypto, but welcome to try. Definitely want to hear from you. Hit us up with your questions. Leave the comments on this post. If you weren't able to join us for the live session, don't hesitate to reach out. Comment on the post. We can hit that next week. So we're bringing in more and more people. We aim to have strategy session like this, go through how I do my stuff one week, and then an interview next week. So as we grow and bring more value, we want to introduce the team leaders, the CEOs, the founders of what we're working with, right? So that's where we had Jeff on, where we've got Tyler for the day trading, who will be, by the sounds of it, making many more appearances as we move forward. And we want to hear from you. We want to hear the positive feedback. We want to hear the negative feedback. That's how it helps us grow as a community and help you achieving your goals is our number one priority, right? So it's not a sales pitch. It's no big, shill fest or anything like that. But we want to really help you feel comfortable in the transition of the largest wealth transfer in the world in recorded history, right? So again, Cory Gardner here, founder, Simple Online Wealth Education. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you next week. And definitely join us, hit us up with our questions. So that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for hopping on. Look forward to seeing you again soon.